Good news! Your state legalized it and allows for home grow for adults or medical patients. But you can't find seeds at your local dispensary. Don't worry about it. They are for sale everywhere on the internet and maybe at local grow shops. I'm Tom, a cannabis lawyer, and I'm here to break it all down for you. The internet offers a vast expanse of cannabis seed options, from feminized to auto-flowering varieties. However, tread carefully, as the law legalizing hemp seeds back in 2018 may not be the law by 2025. The Controlled Substances Act included cannabis seeds in its definition of marijuana, but this was slightly modified by the 2018 Farm Bill, which legalized hemp, including parts of the cannabis plant and seeds containing less than 0.3% delta-9 THC. Ironically, that means that all cannabis seeds are legal hemp under the current federal law, and has created lots of opportunity for even small-time businesses to start selling cannabis seeds they have made pursuant to their own legal home grow or hemp laws. The other huge irony with the current definition of hemp is that basically all cannabis is legal as of February 2024, unless it's lit on fire. Then it becomes marijuana under the law because the cannabis plant does not make delta-9 THC. It makes the acid version of that, which is commonly called THCA hemp flower. And that is also being peddled online basically everywhere. For more on those, like this video and subscribe to our channel to see all these other episodes where we discuss all these important legal issues about your favorite plant. We've educated a lot of people for free on this platform to help change people's minds and the law for the better. In the years since the 2018 Farm Bill, cannabis seeds businesses have thrived and popped up basically everywhere. You can probably easily find a dozen of them online, but I can't tell you where to find them, as we have to comply with YouTube's terms of service. Despite seeds being legal for the past 5 years, the business landscape is still murky. While some states have embraced cannabis with open arms, allowing for seeds and home cultivation for personal use, others remain in a haze of restrictions and constraints. Plus, the definition of hemp could change again with the 2024 Farm Bill. So it's a delicate dance between legality and ambiguity, where understanding the rules might feel like deciphering hidden codes that change depending on when you read them. As you stand on the threshold of your cannabis cultivation journey, remember, the choice of seeds is pivotal, and you can find them all online for sale as 100% legal hemp, just an agricultural commodity like corn or soybeans. Each type offers a unique growing experience, from regular seeds to feminized photoperiod seeds and beginner-friendly autoflower seeds. Your decision should align with your cultivation goals, expertise level, and also the legal framework in which you are operating in your state. Most states require home grow to take place only at your residence, with only a specific number of plants in a locked area away from children. So be sure to follow your state's laws regarding home grow before sprouting any seeds that you have bought online, or else you can find yourself in a lot of trouble with law enforcement. We don't recommend that. We recommend that if law enforcement comes to bother you, you have a legal defense against their intrusion. To ensure that, do not exceed the specified legal plant limits. It's crucial to secure your access to your medication and avoid any legal complications that some medical patients may encounter by surpassing their designated limits from Johnny Law. In this ever-evolving landscape, staying informed and vigilant is key. Consult cannabis legal experts as you immerse yourself in the world of cultivation. Most cannabis channels on YouTube are not this nerdy policy one, but actually teach you how to grow and how to choose your seeds based on what your goals are for your home grow. Remember, there is a big difference between personal use and commercial use. Navigate legal complexities with caution, and if in doubt, seek legal professional advice before starting any type of cannabis seed business to ensure compliance with local, state, and federal laws. For example, people that want to do services for home growers, like making oil for their crops or cooking dinners for guests. People ask me all the time if there's any donation loopholes. Personal use is completely different from commercial licensed use. Your journey in home cultivation and consumption is not just a hobby. It's a responsibility that demands attention, care, and a commitment to legal compliance. or you could lose that privilege. Failure to follow the rules in a home grow can get those privileges revoked in many states that allow for personal home cultivation. So if you want to start a home-based seed business, you had better be compliant with your state's personal use cultivation laws and regulations. Some of the fruits of those compliant efforts may be a hemp harvest that only weighs about 1/100th of a gram per hemp seed. Now imagine if they change the definition of hemp to make seeds contraband again. We don't think that will happen because you have to take a seed and care for it for months before you have anything that you could smoke to get you high. But digressions aside, for marijuana progression crimes, do you know what influences the severity of the punishment? The weight that you are caught with. More weight, more penalty. Now consider the weight of a cannabis seed. It is extremely minimal, nearly nothing. To illustrate, 100 seeds weigh maybe 1 to 2 grams. Think about this. Back in 2016, Illinois decriminalized cannabis possession of 10 grams or less, equating to about 1,000 cannabis seeds. In 2019, it legalized medical home grow and up to an ounce of cannabis. That is a lot of cannabis seeds. And there are no possession limits on hemp. So if you comply with the law and have a female plant pollinated by a male plant in your lawful garden, that plant could create hundreds of seeds, each one completely devoid of delta-9 THC and therefore legally hemp under federal law. Cannabis seeds online go for upwards of $10 or more for exotic strains. Go check that out. But after you finish watching this video, because you'll totally miss the most important thing if you check out right now and go shop seeds. So you have got to wait. Do you know what you need to know? You need to be aware that the rules for hemp or cannabis change all the time. Case in point, Illinois hemp rules. Illinois has changed its definition of hemp to only be total THC, which means that delta-8 is still legal hemp, but THCA flower is not because it exceeds the total THC threshold. Same for any THCA products. They just published the rules and the public comment period has ended for them. It will happen again, maybe even in your state. Fortunately, the new definition of hemp still includes all seeds because every one of them is less than 0.3% total THC. Any federal change to total THC would therefore also apply to seeds unless they change the definition of hemp in other ways. And that's because we never really know what is going to happen next in this cannabis industry. I've had to change what I do for my clients several times because the laws and the rules keep changing. There was a new farm bill due last year, which makes me pretty sure that they will have it this year. And that means congressional hearings, which means they may change the federal law. And then all of the cannabis seeds would be gone as fast as they showed up. 5 years ago, it was basically impossible to find seeds, especially online. Now there are so many options to choose from. So stay tuned to see what is going to happen next in the 2024 Farm Bill and how it defines hemp. Also, your state or even local laws change all the time. I've heard of cities banning delta-8 despite it being legal under state. Law enforcement is a lot like politics. It's mostly local. This is a golden age for cannabis genetics and cultivation because of the hemp laws and how many states have legalized cannabis and home grow for adults or medical patients. I love my basement grow, and I'm looking forward to my first harvest in the Rockwell medium, but it could all be gone if I don't follow the rules, or hemp is changed to not include seeds of the cannabis plant. It shouldn't matter for most people's home grow because the feds don't enforce the laws. The states and municipalities do, and the feds can only incentivize compliance. We're going to do a whole video on that, or whatever you'd like to learn more about when it comes to the crazy laws of the legal cannabis industry. Happy growing. Keep it legal. And if you enjoyed this video, like it and subscribe to CLN and tune into our live Sunday shows. And this video included an intrusive R on law enforcement. See you next time.